It says, he that added unto the word, the plagues that is in this book will be added unto you. He that taketh away, the kingdom is going to be taken away from you. All right? So we know that. So if we're going off on anything, we're messing with the Most High. The Most High can jack us up. So don't you think we have sat down and really studied this thing and made sure that it was so, like the Church of Berea? Huh? When we said the Sabbath comes in based upon the new moon, now if we're going off, the Most High can jack us up. We know that the Sabbath is based upon the new moon, man. Because Moses didn't have no wall calendar on a tree in the wilderness. Or let me check the calendar, man. And then you guys don't know how to break it down, but you say we going off. But you prove us other fucking wise, man.
Yeah, you following the so-called white man. You following Esau's, you following them so-called Jews. You know?
Go ahead.
Right, it says, as also in all his epistles, speaking in them of these things, in which are some things hard to be understood, which they that are unlearned and unstable wrestle.
But they still wrestling over the whether the new moon, whether the Sabbath comes in based on the new moon, or the mark of the beast. Is that the chip or is that an embargo? You know, is Cornelius is an Edomite or an Israelite? You know, the whole race thing. They're struggling over that stuff, man.
As they do also the other scriptures unto their own destruction.
So that's leading unto your own destruction. You have more to that?
Yeah, I'll read on.
Go ahead.
Ye therefore, beloved, seeing ye know these things before.
The beloved is the elect.
Yep.
That's right.
Beloved.
That's right. It says,
loved by who? The Father. Through the Son.
It says, beware, lest ye also, being led away with the error of the wicked, falling from your own.
And that's why guys fall off, because they come in the GMS, but then they're watching General Yohanan, the ISCPK, then they're watching this group, then they're watching that group. And then some guys was watching the Black Conscious Community, and some of them followed them from GMS. So you know that nigga wasn't right, you know? And then you had some guys that go, they were raised up in the Baptist church, right, with their parents, and then they go right back to the church. Like this guy, Marcus and Maurice. They went right back. Everything that he had, everything that he had, it went right out the window, man.
Vomited it back up.
He vomited back up.
That was Marcus Aurelius.
Precept real
quick. Go ahead.
It's Ephesians chapter 4, verse 14. That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine.
Yeah, like Marcus.
Yeah.
And Kevin.
Kevin.
And the first thing Kevin did, I said, hey brother, I was watching that video. That's a classic, that one that we did. Hey man, Kevin, he wanted to get out, man.
Boss.
First thing he did.
The boss stream out.
First thing he did was shave his face. I mean, totally shaved everything off. Then he had a pork chop dinner, man.
Big man.
Because he said that. He said, yeah. He couldn't wait. He was dreaming about eating pork, man.
Fat.
Let's say you offer me $1 trillion to eat pork chop. I said I wouldn't eat no motherfucking pork, man. Now, when I was not in the truth, not enlightened, hey, we used to love the hell out of some pork. We didn't know no better. You know?
Yeah.
Anything that's bad for you tastes good.
Yeah.
For the most part.
As long as you see that red dot.
Okay.
Where we at?
That's right. Ephesians 4 and 14. It says that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men.
They coming with wind of doctrine.
Yeah.
Sleight of man. Like
It's full of hot wind.
Yeah.
The magician do that card trick. Yeah, that card trick. Using sleight of hand.
And then what people don't understand is we get on Nate and Johanna, because we know those guys and we know where they went off, man. So, and it sounds like we're personally against them in the way we are, because they're going off because they know better, man.
Yeah, we know him. We know those guys. Yeah,
And then we know, and see, what Nate has, what he does is, whatever he's teaching them guys, they're all amazed by it. But what y'all don't realize is that everything that he's teaching, he got from one what? From our High Priest Ariel. And he doesn't even tell you I learned it from High Priest Ariel, because even when Ariel, the things that he teaches when he goes off, that Ariel went off on, he still teaches the same thing. You know?
the scriptures speak about growing in the grace. He never really grew. Nate never really grew in the knowledge. You know, that's why
He's feeling himself, man.
Yeah, that's why Elder Ricard said he ran into Nate. He said, Nate said, I watch everything you guys do. Every video you guys do, I watch it. Why is he watching it? Because he knows the Spirit ain't dealing with him like that. So he got to watch us so he can, you know, help push his ministry. He's watching us to try to
And
get
that's
it.
why he did the new moon is a full moon thing, you know, to show that he's deep and he got something new.
Oh man, that was embarrassing, man.
Yeah.
That was embarrassing because he pretty much put his foot in his mouth, man. You know, and notice he ain't make no comeback after that.
He don't do that. Yeah. The Cornelius thing. Now he teaches Cornelius is an Israelite, but years ago he couldn't get it. Because the Spirit never really deals with Nate like that. The Spirit don't deal with him like that, man. Yahushua said he'll sup with his men. The Spirit never really supped with Nate like that. Man.
And he kicked us out because of the Cornelius thing.
Yeah.
You know, he's sitting there telling lies about the other stuff. Who's about the Cornelius issue?
Oh, in the Apocrypha it says wisdom shall not enter into a malicious soul. And Nate, he has a malicious soul.
Up to no good, man.
That's why that wisdom of Yahushua is not permeating his soul.
Stink meter.
You know? Yeah.
Isaiah 66:5. It says, Hear ye the word of the Lord, ye that tremble at his word. Your brethren that hated you, that cast you out for my name's sake, said, Let the Lord be glorified. But he shall appear unto your joy, and they shall be ashamed.
That's right.
Yeah, it's heavy because they hate us for the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Well, they cast us out.
Yeah, they cast. Well, yeah, he casted us out. Going back to that council that we keep telling you brothers about.
And
That they don't like. Yeah.
And them guys that he was with, that they, you know, made that judgment along with him. And that's why we get on him, because he's the only one left that's still teaching that the Israel, well, Bunyamyan, he didn't say nothing. They ain't say nothing negative or positive. They were just there.
Went with the program,
Barak,
yeah.
same thing. This guy, Mafia, old ass Mafia, and that nigga, and I knew the nigga was right. I said, this nigga ain't right, man. This is the devil right here. You know? Because he saw that it was Cornelius was an Israelite, that at the council, he switched up, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And he fell off. Yasha and Rahab, them two fell off, and a lot of them guys fell off. Them guys that was in that congregation fell off, man. You know? The whole Boston crew fell off. You know?
Yeah,
So that's why we feel the way we feel about it, man.
Damn, all of them guys from Boston. They were all there that night.
Yep.
They all fell off.
You know, you still got this guy, Sa'adiyat Aram, they still teaching, but they ain't nothing panning out for him, man. You know? Because he came on my video, put a comment in, and I cursed his ass out, man. He knew who I was.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, we fucked him up when we got kicked out. Remember they had the chat room?
Yep.
Man, we used to fuck them, right, brother. We used to go on there.
Password protected.
How was that?
They had a password protected.
Yeah, they had to do it. And then we figured out the password. And by the time this brother figured it out, I said, oh, don't worry about it, man. They know.
Yep.
Yeah. Then they all broke up. So you're going to find out, man, that we are the true men of the Most High. Not bragging or boasting.
Just telling the truth.
Just telling the truth. Because what did Yahushua say? Believe me for my very work's sake.
Come.
Yeah.
If you don't believe me for anything else, believe me for my very work's sake. Are we doing the work? Hey, Baloo, are we doing the work? Yakko Wacko, are we doing the work?
He ain't doing the work. Hey, that nigga said, why don't you get your own chat room? We said, yeah, we do. We have our own chat room. Yours. Yeah, I remember that.
you go off.
That was before.
Yeah.
Oh, that was way. That was
Yeah, that was back.
That was 96, 97, man.
Yeah.
You know?
So man.
Then
hey,
they pushing out that shit that we even Bunyamin with his wicked ass pushing out that shit that we teaching about the year 2000. I said, nigga, you was teaching that. That was a doctrine, man. That was a doctrine, you know?
That's no character, man. Everybody who was in the main school, when I came in, that was the doctrine, like the apostle said. That's what we was going on, man. You got less than 8 years, less than 7, 6. You know, we was doing a countdown, man, back then.
And that's in the scriptures. What was that, Luke 17, verse 20, I believe?
Yep, okay.
Hey, Yaakov Wacko got problems.
What do you say now?
He said, my elder Tahar love me, he know it.
You can't even get, yeah, you know what, you can't even get mad at that guy, man. You just gotta pray for him. We're gonna pray for you, brother. We're gonna pray for you, all right?
This is Luke chapter 17, verse 20. And when he was demanded of the Pharisees when the kingdom of the Most High should come, he answered them and said, the kingdom of the Most High cometh not with observation, neither shall they say, lo here or lo there. For behold, the kingdom of the Most High is within you.
He was talking to the wicked scribes and Pharisees. Go ahead.
And he said unto the disciples,
Yeah, the kingdom of heaven, that's the knowledge. So if Esau was able to come into the knowledge, that means he came into the kingdom of heaven.
And you know what I just thought about? Remember that movie, Kingdom of Heaven?
Con.
Remember the guy's father? What was his name?
Was that Liam Neeson?
Liam, what was his name? Godfrey or something like
Godfrey,
that?
yeah.
And they were out in the woods and they were working with the sword. He was showing them how to use the sword. That's what it feels like, man. You know?
Yeah.
Because that's what they did. When you go into history, when the king was after some men, mighty noble men, and they rebelled against him, where'd they go? They went out to the woods.
Yeah.
And where did King David and his men go?
To the
they was
woods.
always out there into the woods. The Maccabees.
Maccabees,
They went up into the woods, man. You know? They're robbing in the hoods. They went out in the hoods, man.
Hey, 'cause it's hard to
Sheriff Farmers, yep.
it's hard to find people in the woods.
That's it.
You can camouflage yourself.
Yeah, I was shot in the 12 when they went to the Garden of Gethsemane. I was out in the woods.
Yeah.
That's it.
What's
Camouflage.
the spiritual?
That's it.
Gad, Gad was in the woods.
They live in it.
Well,
They fucked your ass up.
that's where you got that guerrilla warfare from.
That's it.
Because the reason why the Romans had a hard time with the barbarians was because out in the woods you couldn't set up your formation like you did in an open field. That's why they was getting jacked up by them.
Oh yeah, that damn near that. Well, they never really totally controlled the Germanic tribe.
No.
You know, that movie's on Netflix, which was To the Eagle and the other one.
Centurion.
So that's on Netflix. I was watching it, man.
Man,
And those are true events.
Gone.
There were how many legions? And a legion represents 7,000 troops. I believe there were like 9 different legions. It damn near wiped out the Roman army, man.
Yeah.
They went out there and they couldn't find their bodies, so they killed all of them, man.
Yeah.
You know? Them damn Picts were getting, them Germanic tribes were getting, you know?
Yeah, that was short.
It
That
could
was
have been Jake too. Could have been Jake. You know,
Yeah.
Jake is all over the place, man.
and that was them Romans that called him that. Pick was short for pictorial, because
Yeah,
they
had tattoos on them.
they had tattoos all over their body, so that's what they call them, Picts for short.
Yeah. It could have been Jake.
But Jake was found, Jake was scattered everywhere.
Jake was all Jake's all over the place. All in Hawaii.
Yeah, all in Hawaii.
Over the place, man. Ephraimites, Jake's
Where you at?
the brother that was out here last month.
Oh yeah,
He from Hawaii.
Yep.
You know,
Ain't nothing new under the sun.
that's it. And then you got people, they watching us live and they watching us on the videos, wondering where the hell we at, man. I know they're in the woods. I don't know where the hell they at. You know? And that's why we don't tell you, because it's none of your business. Don't be concerned about it. Just get the truth, man. You know? So we got anything left? We can go back to Peru.
This is Luke 17 and 22. And he said unto the disciples, the days will come when ye shall desire to see one of the days of the Son of Man.
And then we do that. Go ahead.
and ye shall not see it.
And ye shall not see it. So it didn't come. Go ahead.
And they
And that was a test of faith, because after that, that's when all them different schools started leaving. When Marshall passed, guys started not believing in the truth. Well, then when you go to Luke 24, it tells you how the disciples, the apostles, when the Lord came, he came in disguise and he said, what's going on? He said, haven't you not heard the Messiah? This guy was supposed to be the Messiah. He wasn't, we thought that was him. Then he cursed him out, man. Then he said, don't you know about the scriptures? This scripture, that scripture. He cursed him out, man. So they lost faith. So a lot of the key thing is faith, man. Either you have faith or you don't have faith. And if you don't have faith, or your faith get weak, or you lose your faith, guess what? You're gonna go right back out there in the world, man. And then the Most High gonna judge you. Huh?
I said there's nothing out there in the world.
There's nothing out there in the world, man. There's no way in the hell I can go back in the world. You can give me $1 trillion, man. I ain't gonna be happy.
Go back to what? Go back to what?
Yeah.
And the guys, you got guys, Israelites, that have sold out.
Yeah.
You know, for millions of dollars. And they know that the end is coming on their ass.
Yeah.
You know?
And then like we always bring out about Nineveh with Jonah.
Fearful looking
You know, the
for
Lord didn't,
so-called,
the Lord told he was going to destroy Nineveh, but he didn't destroy it right then and there.
Hebrews.
All right? But then eventually, because they
think it's
repented.
10
But eventually the Most High did destroy Nineveh. So the prophecy that we put out there, the Lord's still going to destroy America. It just didn't happen as we all wanted it to, you know?
Yeah, somebody go to Hebrews.
Oh man, I was just thinking. Yep.
No, I heard you.
Okay.
We'll go to Hebrews 3, verse 10.
Yeah, the scriptures say the captive hasten to be.
And then when he goes to the fourth chapter, we'll keep you.
Yeah, the captive hasten to be loose.
First 3 verses. 3 or 4
Loose from
verses.
the pit. Yeah, we're in the pit, man.
I got it right here.
All right, go ahead. Read on.
This is Hebrews chapter 3, verse 10.
Go ahead.
Wherefore I was grieved with that generation, and said, they do always err in their heart, and they have not known my ways.
And that's what we're saying to these people, man. Why can't they get it? Go ahead.
So I swear my wrath, they shall not enter to my rest. Take heed, brethren, lest there be any. So I can take heed, brethren, lest there be in any of you an evil heart of unbelief.
Right, that's why guys fall off or get kicked out. Because they have an evil heart of unbelief, which means what? Lack of faith. Go ahead.
And departing from the living power.
And departing from the living power. When you leave this circle, you're departing from the living power, man. There's no more connection. What happened to Saul, King Saul? He lost that connection. He was trying like hell to get it back. And he could never get it back. Go ahead.
But exhort one another daily while it is called
Did you
today.
hear that? But exalt one another daily, man.
Daily.
That's why we constantly putting up videos, man. Live streams, sit downs, speaking on the street. We can't even keep up. There's no way you can watch all the GMS videos, man. There's no way in the hell you can watch all the GMS videos in New York, let alone Chicago, Texas, LA, the West, you know, Jamaica, Trinidad, Canada,
England.
We don't even know the affairs of them guys, what they doing. Because we doing the work ourselves, man. Now, if they doing something stupid, the Most High gonna open it up to us any damn way.
That's right. And that's why the Apostle Paul had to write letters to them different churches. Because you couldn't keep up with everything with everybody.
Well, we're writing letters. Video epistles.
That's right.
Yahweh Shai said you can't go to every city of Judah until the Son of Man comes. So you ain't going to physically go touch down to every
Well,
city.
that's what Nate's trying to do.
Yeah.
He went over to Ghana, and guess what? There's a camp out there, GMS Ghana, and we never been nowhere near Africa, man.
That's right.
You know? Huh?
It's GMS Ghana?
There's a GMS Ghana,
Yep.
Spiritual, man.
But exhort one another daily while it is called today.
Oh, wait, GMS London Live. They have a live stream. And earlier, a couple of hours ago, there were 4 live streams going with these GMS camps. Yep. Go ahead.
While it is called today, lest any of you be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin.
Lest any of you be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin. Now, if you commit any sin, Paul spoke It says it's not, he says it's not him that doeth, but sin that dwelleth in me, man. That's why the scripture said, charity covereth a multitude of sins. If you a real brother, true brother, and you commit a sin, the Most High forgive you for them sins, man. Everything is a balance act, you know?
Yep. Blessed is the man upon whom the Lord imputeth not iniquity.
That's it.
And in whose spirit is no guile.
That's it.
It says, for we are made partakers of Yahweh Shah if we hold the beginning of our confidence steadfast.
Oh, that's heavy. If we hold the beginning of our confidence. Because when guys first come in, they're on fire. But the real test is, what you gonna be like 5 years from now, 10 years from now? You know what I'm saying?
Still have that same fire.
Are you still gonna have that same fire?
Yeah. But that's Hebrews, right? Remember that first love when I was first enlightened?
Revelation, yeah.
Yeah, that first one. Yeah. Well, that's another topic right there. Hebrews 2nd chapter and 3rd chapter. Different churches, you know.
He endured a great fight of afflictions.
Yeah.
You give up everything and you go through, you get arrested and everything that you suffer in this work just to throw that away to go. You a fucking retard, man. You know? Ain't no looking back, man. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What's scary about it is the Most High, if he don't want you, there's nothing you can do.
And then you seen the Most High jack people up, like destroyed guys. You had guys that was in camps that got killed. They went back in the world and got killed and shot and all this and that.
Oh yeah, we can tell you some stories, man. Guys that left certain GMS camps and went back into that world, you know, gang banging or robbing banks or robbing liquor stores and shit. One guy got killed up, man. A lot of guys got killed, man. You know? And that happened back at One West. Guys, the Most High bringing judgment against guys, man. And then the fear would come on the whole congregation. Then after about 6 months or so, they go back to being wicked, man. And all those guys from One West, like I said, we had literally thousands of guys back in the One West days. And the majority of them, when I say majority, I'm talking about 95% of them went back in the world, man. All them guys that you see, Priest Daniel Aller and Hashah, I don't know what his title is, Hashah, Nate Yohana, who else? Help me out, man.
HODC, Bunyam.
Yeah, all them Bunyam, all them guys come from One West, man. You know? But they're not in the spirit of the ancient One West.
Right.
Meaning going out there, you know, diligently, man. You know?
They had them big
Lahab is watching this right now, getting mad as hell, man.
It says,
that ghoul that's with it.
That ghoul that's with it.
He was part of One West.
Yeah, I remember that pillhead nigga. Nigga got a head shaped like a big horse pill.
Percocet.
Percocet head.
it says, for we are made partakers of Yahweh Shah if we hold the beginning of our confidence steadfast.
You still in 3?
Hebrews 3 and 14.
Go ahead.
It says, for we are made partakers of Yahweh Shah if we hold the beginning of our confidence steadfast.
If we hold the beginning, when you come in on fire, you got to stay on fire.
Until the end.
Till the end. He that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. Go ahead.
Well, it is said today, if ye will hear his voice, harden not your hearts, as in the provocation.
How are you hearing the Lord's voice? You hearing the Lord's voice right now? The Lord speaking through us by way of the scriptures. Go ahead.
For some, when they have heard, did provoke, howbeit, now all that came out of Egypt by Moses. It says, but with whom was he grieved 40 years? Was it not with them that had sinned, whose carcasses fell in the wilderness? And unto whom sware he that they should not enter into his rest, but to them that believe not? So we see that they cannot enter it. For we see that they could not enter in because of unbelief.
They could not enter in because of unbelief. So that's why the majority of Israel is not going to make it on this go around. They're going to be destroyed over here. And they will have to come back in the reincarnation. Go ahead.
This is verse 4. I mean, chapter 4.
Chapter 4. Go ahead.
Let us therefore fear.
Let us therefore fear. Go ahead.
Lest a promise being left us of entering into his rest, any of you should seem to come short of it.
So a lot of you going to come short of it. Go ahead.
For unto us was the gospel preached as well as unto them. But the word preached did not profit them.
But the word preached did not profit them. So you got a lot of guys that are here that's talking shit about us. So the word preach was not prophesied unto them. Read that again. I'm sorry.
It says, for unto us was the gospel preached as well unto them. But the word preached did not profit them.
But the word preached to them was not did not profit them. All right, go ahead.
Not being mixed with faith.
Yeah, I keep saying faith. Not being mixed with faith.
They didn't believe.
Not being mixed with faith.
They didn't believe.
Go ahead.
Not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. For we which have believed do enter into rest. As he said, as I have sworn in my wrath, if they shall enter into my rest, although their works were finished from the foundation of the world.
Go ahead.
It says, for he spake in a certain place of the seventh day of this wise, and the Most High did rest the seventh day from all his works.
Go ahead.
In this place, again, if they shall enter into my rest, seeing therefore it remaineth that some must enter therein, and they to whom it was first preached enter not, and because of unbelief.
Unbelief, lack of faith. That's why a lot of guys. That's why guys fall off. That's why guys get kicked out because they lack faith. And then you're not appointed to receive this knowledge, man.
It's part of the elect.
This is serious business, man. Like Triple G said, this is serious business. This is serious business, man. Hey, because the Most High is gonna act. See, you ain't acting on it now because you don't see the prophecies in living color, so to speak. But the Most High gonna really start showing himself, man. He gonna visit this place. Go ahead.
Again.
And that's why we don't have. And another thing about you can tell a camp is shaky if they got women up in there. Right? You know, leave your damn woman at home, right? Or we gotta teach the sisters. Them guys that's into that, sister thing, they take the winters off. They take most of the fucking year off, man. You know? Got women sitting. Could you imagine me being here and you got sisters sitting there? My wife is sitting over there. I wouldn't feel, and y'all wouldn't feel right, man.
Let's throw the whole vibe off.
Throw the whole vibe off, man.
Y'all ready for them sandwiches?
We didn't like it. Yeah, we didn't like when the women were in the school. That's why when Elder Apostle Dog gave the order, he was happy as hell. Now, some guys had a problem with it.
Yep.
Although some guys are no longer with us, man. They all went back into the world, man.
Yeah, because we used to have women coming to school, man. But Elder Apostle Dog gave the order, no more women in the school, because confusion was coming in the school with those women.
Yeah, confusion coming to school with brothers, men too, but not as bad as women, man. They bring all kind of Pandora's boxes wide open, man. You know? With these goddamn women, the bullshit that goes on with these women, man. You know? Go ahead.
Again, he limited a certain day, saying in David, today, after so long a time, as it is said, today, if ye will hear his voice, harden not your hearts.
There it goes again. If you will hear his voice, harden not your hearts. Go ahead.
For if Yahushua had given them rest, then would he not afterward have spoken of another day?
So we're waiting for that day, that true rest. Go ahead.
There remaineth therefore a rest to the people of the Most High.
Who are the people of the Most High? The children of Israel. There yet remaineth a rest for the children of Israel. Go ahead.
For he that is entered into his rest, he also have ceased from his own works, as the Most High did from his.
So you know what that means? When we get in the kingdom, we don't got to go out there and speak. We're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to be in the kingdom. See, that's why you gotta dedicate yourself to this thing, because in the kingdom, you're going to be laying back, man. You're going to be enjoying yourself.
You can't enjoy yourself, eh?
Go ahead.
Let us labor, therefore, to enter into that rest.
Another key word, labor. What are we doing right now? We're laboring, man. Go ahead. And then I'm going to say this too. A lot of these guys saying, you guys ain't got, a whole lot of us got jobs, man.
Yep.
But we got the main job, which is this truth. And you know that we out here pushing this word out, and you supposed to support this thing, which you're not doing. All right?
He says,
go ahead, Ak.
Let us labor therefore to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword.
And the reason why a lot of these guys come and scoff at us, because the words out this book is cutting the hell out of them, man.
Yeah,
you know? Go ahead.
It says, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and it is a discerner of thoughts and intents of the heart. Neither is there any creature that is not manifest in his sight, but all things are naked and open unto the eyes of him with whom we have to do. Seeing then that we have a great high priest that is passed unto the heavens, Yahweh Shah, the Son of the Most High.
And he's a priest. In this book right here, that's it. But that Hebrews is a heavy book. Hebrews is a heavy book because it goes into Melchizedek, it goes into the priesthood, and how the priesthood was transformed from the Levites to ultimately all of Israel.
Yep.
You know, so that's a heavy book right there.
Yahweh Shah took on all
The
those
covenants,
sacrifices.
Yep. Sacrifices, yep.
Faith.
Yep. Goes into faith.
Got a whole chapter.
Chapter 11.
Yeah.
You know?
Dedicated to faith.
And this is how you grow in this thing, the more you read this book. You know? Faith comes from Hebrews 11. You know? So that's it. That's it, man. Anybody else got scriptures? We can ready to close.
Okay. I guess.
Go ahead. You got time.
Okay. This Romans. Hebrews chapter 10.
Actually, we got like 4 minutes.
Okay. Because it's Hebrews chapter 10 verse 25 or 24. It said, and let us consider one another to provoke into love and to good works. It says, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together.
Aren't we assembled together right now?
That's right.
When we have the live streams, and I put up the live show last night or other times. And I don't tell nobody, but they got my subscription. I put it on, man. It'd be like 2 minutes in, 60 guys, man. Then you know when you, like Esau mess with the views, so it might say 75 people, but then as soon as you turn it off, it'll say 358 people. You know what I'm saying? So they're showing you how many people are really watching, you know?
And we didn't have to go commercialize to do that.
Oh, we don't have to commercialize it.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
No.
Yes.
Right? So it says, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together. And this is the true Hebrew unity, man. All right, this is your true Hebrew summit, man. You know?
Yeah, we have the summits every week.
Every week, man. It says, as a manner of...
during the week, we have the summit.
Yep. As the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as you see the day approaching.
As you see the day approaching, which a lot of you guys can't see it.
It's so much the more, and that's heavy because, like the apostle said, on today alone, you had all them live shows going on. Now everybody else in the world is watching. Well, Dick Clark is dead, right? I can't remember. He's probably dead by now. But whoever they got,
He's dead.
He's dead, right?
That is Dylan.
Whoever they got to replace them, you know, the rock and roll New Year's Eve and all that shit. But now if you turn on YouTube, you're gonna see what? GMS live show here, live show there, camps here, camps there. Show just uploaded 4 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago. You're gonna see a plethora. You're gonna get fed, man. Plethora of shows, bro.
Plethora of shows, bro.
Right? It says, for if we, okay, I think that was the point. Shalaki.
Myriad of shows.
Did you read the 31st verse?
Okay.
Not confidence.
Yeah, I'll jump down. Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Verse 30, you said 30?
35.
35? Okay, good. Verse 35, it says, cast not away, therefore, your confidence. You know? Right, and the brother was speaking about the beginning of your confidence. When you first came in, you can't cast down your confidence, man. Now the time is getting weak, man. You gotta increase and get strong and grow in this thing, man. Spirit been having the apostles keep speaking about growing, because that's what this thing is about, is growing in faith, man. In the times that we coming in now, you're gonna have to have some faith, man. You know? It says,
yeah, because we're gonna be tested, man. And you know, the sooner we get tested by these devils, the better, because that's when the Most High is gonna act. You know? And Esau knows that. Esau gonna come and test all of us, man. Jake as a whole, and then that's when the Most High gonna have to intervene, man.
Lift up that standard.
8 o'clock right now.
You're gonna lift up that standard.
Lift up that standard, man. And you can't rewind this back, man. The word has already went out. This thing's been published throughout the whole planet, preached throughout the whole earth. It's done, man. So what did the Lord say? Once this thing is preached throughout the whole world, the end shall come. So it has been preached throughout the whole world. So the end is right around the corner. We couldn't say that back in 2002, 2005. You know, the starting point was 2007. You know. So with that, we're gonna close. We're gonna be out of here, man. You know? Shalom.
Shalom.